Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're delving into one of the most daring and strategically important assassinations of World War II, the killing of Reinhard Heydrich, a top Nazi official and one of the chief architects of the Holocaust. Known as the Butcher of Prague, Heydrich was feared across Europe for his cruelty, intelligence, and ruthless efficiency. But in 1942, he was taken out by resistance fighters in a dramatic ambush, backed by the British. This was not just a military hit. It was a symbolic strike against Nazi terror. And the aftermath? Brutal and devastating. Who was Reinhard Heydrich? Heydrich was one of the highest-ranking Nazis, second only to Heinrich Himmler in the SS. He was the chief of the Reich Main Security Office, overseeing the Gestapo, SD, and criminal police. In 1941, Hitler appointed him as the acting Reich protector of Bohemia and Moravia, giving him brutal control over what is now the Czech Republic. Most infamously, Heydrich was a key architect of the final solution, organizing the Wannsee Conference that laid out the plan for the Holocaust. To the Allies and resistance fighters, Heydrich was a symbol of pure Nazi evil. Operation Anthropoid, the plan to kill Heydrich. In late 1941, the British Special Operations Executive, SOE, and the Czechoslovak government in exile launched Operation Anthropoid. Two Czech agents, Josef Gabčík and Jan Kubiš, were parachuted into occupied Czechoslovakia with a single goal: assassinate Reinhard Heydrich. After weeks in hiding and planning, they struck on May 27, 1942 in Prague. As Heydrich's open-top car slowed at a tight curve, Gabčík's submachine gun jammed. Kubiš then threw an anti-tank grenade, seriously injuring Heydrich. The aftermath: death and brutality. Heydrich initially survived the blast, but died a week later from sepsis on June 4, 1942. Hitler was furious. In retaliation, the Nazis launched massive crackdowns, including the complete destruction of the village of Lidice, where over 300 men, women, and children were murdered or deported. The assassins were hunted down and killed in a church after a brutal standoff. While the mission succeeded, the cost was extraordinarily high for the Czech resistance. Why it's considered dirty and necessary. Though a state-sponsored operation, it involved lethal sabotage deep behind enemy lines. The assassination triggered one of the most brutal Nazi reprisals of the war. The ethics of sacrificing civilians for the death of one man has sparked decades of debate. Legacy and impact. Heydrich's death weakened Nazi leadership and delayed parts of the final solution. The bravery of the assassins became a symbol of resistance, celebrated in Czech and Allied history. It showed that even the most feared regimes could bleed, and that resistance, even at great cost, was possible. The assassination of Reinhard Heydrich was one of the boldest and bloodiest missions of WWII. Though it came at a terrible price, it stands as a testament to the courage of resistance fighters and the risks taken to bring down tyranny. If you found this story powerful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more dramatic histories and covert missions. Who should we cover next? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious.